Emmerdale Who is Kim Tate's son Jamie Tate? Where is he? A brief history of the village vixen's estranged offspring. Kim Tate Claire King is back in touch with estranged son Jamie after Graham Foster Andrew Scarborough handed over his number on in exchange for his bitcha boss dropping her vendetta against Kane Dingle Jeff Hordley and Moira Dingle Natalie J. Robb, and the village vixen's icy heart melted at the mere mention of her offspring. Graham confessed to the cops Joe Tate Ned Porteous was still alive, exonerating Kane for the crime he thought had committed and meaning he didn't have to sleep with Kim in exchange for his silence, despite the toxic Tate lying she had successfully seduced him to meddle in the Moody Mechanics' marriage. As Kim threatened to track down Joe and kill him for real as revenge for trying to fleece her, protective Graham ordered her to back off and promised to give her info on Jamie as a bargaining chipper. Long-term fans may recall James was born in 1996 straight into a blockbuster Who's the Daddy? Plot with Kim's cuckolded husband Frank Tate and toy boy farmhand lover Dave Glover both believing they had fathered the kid. Patriarch Frank, we're going back a bit, toddler James was on his mischievous mum's knee as they escaped the village in a helicopter after she went on the run for her many crimes in January 1999. When Kim made her, Kim and Jamie haven't spoken for a while, King teased to RadioTimes.com last year, discussing her on-screen son, who would be aged 22 now. Back when she was first in the show, there were very few things Kim genuinely loved. James was one. Dave Glover, more than likely, and we can expect him to make quite an impression. Ace bound to be young, glamorous, and gorgeous, isn't he? Laughed King. They're probably going. The soap practically confirmed Jamie would be introduced at some point in 2019 as Kim resumed her mantle as Queen of Home Farm, and Graham's revelation he had found him and he was training to be a vet gives us the first hint as to what kind of a man he's grown into. Kim showed rare a hunk in new Tate Tata potentially turning up could mean another love interest for Charlie Webb's character Debbie Dingle, whose heart was broken by Joe, but the actress reckons it's too obvious for Jamie to fill Joe's shoes as her love interest. I don't think shed. Visit our dedicated DA for all the latest news, interviews, and spoilers. Join now and receive a new book each month, plus exclusive content. Try 6 issues of Radio Times magazine for just £6. Get your free guide to unlocking cash from your home, written by Paul Lewis.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.